Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back here inside the Spurlock Center on the campus of Franklin College. As we're getting ready for a late one, it is the 0-3 Principia Panthers taking on your Franklin College Grizzlies. We're live here on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. My name is Brandon Barger, and I'll be with you all night tonight as the Grizzlies coming back home once again after a very long road trip to Center College for the Center Tournament, where they went down 2 games to Oglethorpe and host Center. Last time out here on Grizz TV, Franklin, in their home opener, took down visiting Olivet Comets. They won that game 90-76. It was the first time since December 28th of 2019 that Franklin reached the 90-point mark. Last time when that game happened in 2019, they poured 95 on in their win over Salve Regina. The Grizzlies shot 43.2% from the field, knocking down 8 of 23 pointers and 19 of 25 free throws. Junior Bailey Torrance, making her first career start for the Grizzlies, put in a game-high 19 points while also contributing to 6 rebounds. The big story was the sophomore CeCe Bailey, who set a career high with 14 points and 14 rebounds, recording her first career double-double and her first game with double-digit rebounds, and the Grizzlies' first double-double of the season. Shelby Anderson also provided the team with some high scoring power off the bench, finishing with a career high 17 points for a team high 4 3-pointers. Also, 5 Grizzlies managed double-figure points in that game, with seniors Destiny Cross and sophomore Sarah O'Day adding 10 points each to join Torrance, Anderson, and Bailey. Rebounding, name of the game for Franklin in that game, they were 54-38. They've been 54-38 in favor of the Grizzlies, with the Grizzlies pulling down 19 offensive boards. Now, like I said in the beginning, the Grizzlies are back home once again after falling 1-2 to losses to Center and Oglethorpe. They lost 2 straight while down in Kentucky. In that Oglethorpe game, the last game they played, Franklin shot 31%. They were 18 for 58 from the field, going 3 for 19 from 3 and 17 of 33 at the stripe. Senior Jessica Nix led the team in scoring for that game, pouring in 16 points and grabbing a team-high 8 rebounds while drawing a team-best 7 fouls. O'Day and the sophomore Kayla Bruner tied for second on the team when scoring with 9 points each. Bruner had a team-high plus 13 scoring advantage in that game against Oglethorpe. And freshman Jenna Loudon played a season-high 19 minutes, setting career highs with 5 points and 6 rebounds. Coming into tonight's game, however, the Grizzlies are without senior Destiny Cross and freshman Sydney Doan and Avery Phelps. So we're seeing a whole new look from this Grizzlies starting 5 tonight than we saw in that first game against Olivet. Meanwhile, for the visiting Panthers of Principia, the Panthers are coming to the Spurlock Center down 0-3 this season after falling to Rockford University in a close game, 72-62. Sophomore Elias Scott led the team with 21 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds in that game, while sophomore Alana Henson leads the team in points scored with 44 total points and averaging 14.7 points per game, while averaging 34.7 minutes per game. Look to her to be a contributor for this team tonight. She also leads the team in rebounds with 21 rebounds. The big point that the Panthers are trying to pull off tonight, they have not won a game since the 2018 basketball season. So the Panthers are trying to get their first win in over 3 years tonight against the Grizzlies here at the Spurlock Center. Franklin's keys to the game. Number 1's a big one, getting back on track. In those 2 games that they played in the Center College Tournament, losing 64-55 and 69-56. The Grizzlies trying to add on to their totals, making sure to get those close games when they need them. The second one, clean the boards. In that game against Olivet, they had a total of 54 rebounds. But versus Center and Oglethorpe, they only had 39 and 35 respectively, not even getting close to the total they had in that first game. A big part of that are the offensive rebounds. Against Center, they only had 10 offensive rebounds and 29 defensive rebounds, but against Oglethorpe, 17 offensive rebounds, 18 defensive rebounds, while in that win against Olivet, 35 total defensive rebounds, 19 offensive rebounds. And number 3, control the paint. When Franklin played against the Comets in that home opener, they were once again 32 for 74 from the field with a percentage of 43.2%. Against Center, they're only 24 55, and against Oklahoma, dismal 18 58, going 31% from inside the arc. They also need to capitalize on free throws in that Center game. They went to strike 15 times, but only converted 6 of them for a free throw percentage average of 40%. So, Franklin needing to get a lot of points back in the paint and reestablish identity as that bruising team inside. As we're closing in with 2 minutes to go till tip-off, we will take a short break, and we'll come back. We'll have the starting lineups for both the Panthers and the Grizzlies as we get ready for Franklin's return home to take on the Panthers. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. And we're back on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. It's time to see the starting lineups for both teams. First up, visiting Panthers of Principia. At guard with the 5'5 freshman from St. Louis, Missouri, number 1, Raina Bryant. At 4 be the 6-foot sophomore from St. Clair, Missouri, number 13, Alana Henson. At guard with the 5'2 sophomore from Oberlin, Missouri, number 23, Aaliyah Scott. At guard with the 5'10 freshman from St. Louis, Missouri, number 24, Lydia Clutho. And at guard with the 5'9 freshman from Healy, Missouri, number 34, Paige Fowler. That's starting lineup for head coach Miro Dominguez's team. Now on to the starting lineup for your Franklin College Grizzlies. At guard with a 5'4 freshman from Bedford, Indiana, number 10, Jenna Louder, her first career start for the Grizzlies. Joining her in that first career start will be the 5'7 sophomore from Baghdad, Kentucky, at guard number 14, Kayla Bruner. Jessica Nix, the 5'10 senior from Martinsville, Indiana, back in the lineup once again at forward. She'll be helped out there by the 6-foot junior from Whiteland, Indiana, number 30, Bailey Torrance, and Zero Day at guard, 5'11 from Avon, Indiana. Now on to the National Anthem here inside the Spurlock Center. All right, fans will go now back in. Stay here inside the Spurlock Center to hear PA announcer Steve McClure get the lineups for tonight's game inside. And we're going to recap, and then we'll get underway for this game. Back home again in Franklin College with the Grizzlies taking on the Panthers. we're just moments away now from tip-off. Thanks once again to in-house public address announcer Steve McClure for the starting lineups for tonight's game. Running through them one more time. In the dark blue with gray numbers with the old Lakers font, it will be Principia with Bryant, Henson, Scott, Clutho, and Fowler on the court. Meanwhile, for the Grizzlies in the home whites. Loudon, Bruner, Nix, O'Day, and Torrance. There's tip-off, and here we go! Franklin wins the tip-off, and it will be Loudon with the ball first. She's on the right side now. Staying to the right, she'll look left. She'll go over to Bruner. Bruner now over to O'Day. O'Day back to the right, over to Loudon. Loudon loses it there. It will go out of bounds, and will be first turnover of the night for the Grizzlies as it slipped through Loudon's hands. And the Principia will take over. Bryant now with the ball. She'll drive up court, guarded by Nix. Goes to the right side, drives in, walks a little, and we'll call it traveling. As she tried to drive inside on Nix. Nix inbounds to Loudon. Loudon now will bring the ball back up half court once again. On the right side, she'll go over to Bruner. Bruner now far side to O'Day. O'Day steps back, now over to Torrance. Torrance drives inside, steps back, turns around, shoots, and off the rim, rebounded there by Fowler. Fowler now goes far left side to Henson. Henson now over to, it looks like, Clutho. She'll miss the rebound there, rebounded there by Torrance. Torrance to Loudon. She'll now go to Nix on the right side of the key. Over to O'Day for three. Off the rim, rebounded by Loudon. Loudon now gets off his board, goes outside over to Bruner. Bruner shoots, and off the rim, rebound Nix. Nix shots, third attempt, and scores for the Grizzlies. Jessica Nix bring up the first points for Franklin. 2-0 now with 8:52 to go in the first quarter. Bryant now brings the ball across half court. She'll go inside over to Henson. Henson goes, looks left, drives left, and will lose it. And it will go out of bounds and stay in possession of the Panthers. Inbound to Bryant. Bryant thinks straight, tries to go around Nix, gets caught up there. Torrance got a hand inside, but it'll go outside. Now to Scott. Scott drives left. Now goes over to Clutho. Clutho drives in. Tries to go inside for Fowler, but Nix gets the steal. Jessica Nix now across the court. She'll go inside. Bryant now to Loudon. Loudon outside O'Day for three. Off the rim. Rebounded there by Bruner. And Loudon getting the ball. She'll get called for the travel. And we'll go back in possession of the Panthers. Inbounded there to Scott. Scott has Bryant for help on the left side. But guarded by double team there by Loudon and Nix. Scott now drives inside. Thinks about it, goes over to Henson. Henson for the three. Goes right underneath the net. And it's rebounded there by Bruner, who gets over to Loudon. Loudon now goes to Nix, who drives inside. Almost loses it there. And will go out as she lost control there on the drive inside. And Fowler will inbound it now for the Panthers. Franklin already looking like they're trying to employ a quasi full court defense as Bryant now brings the ball back up half court on the right side. Bryant inside to Scott, who shoots and rolls off the rim. Rebound there by Torrance. Torrance now goes over to Loudon. Loudon left side over to O'Day. Day inside to Nix for the jumper. Off the rim. Rebound there by Bryant. Bryant in a battle there with Bruner, and Bruner will pick up the foul on that one. Now subs into the game. In for the Panthers will be the 5'10 freshman from Beaver Creek, Ohio, number 35, Tylea Williams. Meanwhile, for the Grizzlies will be the 5'5 junior from Whiteland, number 3, Libby Baker. Bryant now has it after getting the pass from Clutho. Far side to Williams, who shoots a three, misses there off the rim, rebounded by Nix. Nix now, 2 1-on-1 now, drives in, shoots off the rim, rebound by Torrance, who shoots the second chance, loses down, it's rebounded by Henson. Henson now with the ball, she'll now go to the left side to Scott. Scott goes left, guarded by Baker, now to the right side. Tries to go there to Williams, almost on there, and stolen there by Bailey Torrance. Bailey Torrance with help inside from Bruner. Torrance drives in, shoots, and scores there for the Grizzlies. 4-0 now Franklin, and it will be a turnover for Principia. It looks like Leah Scott's foot was in play when she inbounded it. Sub on for the Grizzlies, it will be the 6-foot sophomore from Miley, number 12, Cece Bailey. While for the Panthers will be the 5'5" freshman from Dakota, Columbia, Carolina Rojas. O'Day goes far side to Baker. Baker drives inside to Bailey. Bailey steps around, goes back out to Bruner. Well, a 5-second lane violation on Bailey. Principia to take back over with 6:43 to go in the first quarter. Inbound there to Bryant. Bryant now left side has help from Rojas. Bryant now goes to Carolina Rojas. Now to Williams. Williams with Bailey on her. Over to Bryant, but stolen there by Nix. Jessica Nix drives in, shoots, and scores for the Grizzlies. 6-0, 6:24 to go in the first. Inbound, Henson with it now. She'll go to Bryant. Bryant brings the ball across mid-half court. Bryant for the jumper. And will go underneath the basket and go out of bounds. Subs now on for the Grizzlies. It will be the 5'6" sophomore from Ellettsville, Indiana, Shelby Anderson, as well as the 6-foot freshman from Jeffersonville, Indiana, number 33, Jasmine Walker, as well as sub on for the Panthers will be the 5'9" junior from Madison, Wisconsin, number 10, Georgia Rather. Baker brings the ball across half court, taking over point guard Deuce from Loudon. Baker to the right side, gets a screen from Bailey. Now goes left, drives in, inside. Shots made blocked there, though, by Rojas, as it was Walker trying to go for the basket. Goes out of bounds. It will stay in possession of the Grizzlies. O'Day to inbound for Franklin. Looking for her option. She'll go inside to Shelby Anderson. Anderson now drives right side, backs up. Now out to Baker at the top of the key. Back over to Shelby Anderson. Anderson, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Spins around right side, shoots, and rebounded there by Rather. Rather now goes over to Scott. Scott, ball across half court. Guarded by Baker. Now, thinks about right, goes left, shoots, and off the rim, rebounded there by Scott. Keeps in play, and it will go with Baker with the steal there. Billy Baker now driving in. Left side, shoots, and off the rim, rebound by Cece Bailey, but she'll lose it. And the rebound will go to Talia Williams. Scott now with it. Left side, guarded by Baker. Now back over to Henson. Henson inside to Rather. Rather spins around, goes right, and would call for the traveling there. She went to the right side. Inbound now by Walker. She'll go to Baker. Libby Baker once again brings the ball across half court. In a screen from Walker. Baker for the inside. Baker drives, shoots, and off the rim, but she will be fouled by Rather. Rather picks up her first foul, team's first foul. And that will send Baker to the line. And we will have time. And there will be a timeout now, so we will be taking the break with them. It is 6-0 with 4:54 to go in the first quarter. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. And welcome back to Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. We're back from the timeout with Libby Baker taking her first 2 shots on her first trip to the line. Franklin up 6-0 against the visiting Principia Panthers. Baker's first shot is away, and it will be good as it hits the front of the rim and the back. and goes right in. Baker now setting up for her second shot. Shots away, off the rim, rebounded there by Williams, and it will be a foul on Walker as she's trying to get the rebound there for Franklin. Franklin employing their full court defense here now. Williams inbounds there to Rojas. Rojas to the right side, guarded by Shelby Anderson. Rojas now left. Back right, she'll go over to Bryant. Bryant goes left, spins right. Loses it there, but she'll keep possession of it with Baker on hard defense there. Rather over to Henson, shoots the three, off the rim, rebounded by C.C. Bailey, who keeps it in play and gives it over to Libby Baker. Baker now across half court. Going left, goes right. And Shelby Anderson, who thought about the three, steps back, goes over there to, it looks like Bailey Gibson, who came in off the timeout. Baker now right side, stays right, goes back over to Gibson. Gibson over to Shelby Anderson, thought about the three again. Shelby steps back, over to Libby Baker. Libby Baker drives in, loses it, and does get fouled on the play. And that foul's going to come once again on number 10, Georgia Rather, her second. Team second. Leah Scott and Lydia Clutho coming back into the game for the Panthers as Baker now inbounds. Looking for Shelby Anderson. Anderson, right side, goes over to Gibson. Now over to Baker. Inside Walker. Walker spins left, runs left, and rebounded there by Shelby Anderson off a Walker shot. Anderson back over to Baker. Baker looking for options. Has Gibson to the left, she'll go to Gibson. Gibson now goes right over to Baker. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Walker loses it there. Rebound taken away by Bailey, and Bailey will score off of that one. Walker was lost there. Bailey able to get it back away from the Panthers and scoring there as the shot clock was coming down to 0. Scott. Shot inside. That's going to Henson, who shoots and scores, scoring Principia's first bucket of the game. Alana Henson. Gibson trying to inbound. And Coach Hagen-Jost has to call a timeout there as Baker couldn't get quite wide open on that inbound. It'll be a 30-second timeout for the Grizzlies. Right now, leading the team in scoring for Principia will be Alana Henson. They've only scored one bucket, and that was Alana's first made field goal off of 4 attempts. Meanwhile, for the Grizzlies, leading scorer is Jessica Nix with 4 points, 2 for 4 inside the paint with 1 rebound. Franklin is 26% from field goal with 4 for 15. The Panthers are 11% with 1 of 9. Neither team has made a three-pointer yet, and Franklin has 1 of 2 free throws on their 1 trip to the line by Libby Baker. Now the timeout, it will be Jasmine Walker inbounding it this time to Libby Baker. Baker now brings the ball across midcourt on the right side. Gets a screen from Walker. Loses it there, but it's picked up by Gibson. Back to Baker. Has a wide open Shelby Anderson on the left side. Baker drives in, looking for options. Holding on to it. Now goes to Shelby Anderson. Anderson gets 1 screen. Gets 2. Anderson drives right. Thinks about going. Goes to the Bailey. Inside to Walker. Walker shoots and is fouled on the shot attempt by Paige Fowler, it looks like. Actually, it will be Lydia Clutho picking up the foul for the Panthers, sending Jasmine Walker to the line for her first trip. Walker's first shot away. It's good in there, nothing but net, making it 10-2 in favor of the Grizzlies with 2:49 to go in the first. Walker line sets up once again for the free throw. Shots away. Off the rim, no good there. Rebounded, it looks like, by Scott. Scott inside to Williams. Williams back outside to... Let's go to Fowler. There will be a foul now, and that will be on Libby Baker. She'll pick up her first. As it looks like Misty Kimberlin coming into the game, the 5'4" freshman from Austin, Indiana, getting her first appearance tonight in the place of Libby Baker. Meanwhile, Raina Bryant coming back into the game for Alana Henson. Shot inside, shots away. No good there on the shot attempt by Paige Fowler, but it will go off of CC Bailey's hands. And will stay in possession of the Panthers, as Jessica Nix will remake her appearance in this game for Jasmine Walker. Inbound here now for the Panthers. Far side trying to go for Talia Williams. To her left, doesn't get there, and will go out of play. Almost hitting Jenna Loudon in the face there. This ball is inbounded. It will be Kimberlin with it. She'll go to Gibson. Gibson now over to Anderson. To Nix on the far left side. Back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin drives in, goes to Bailey. Bailey to Nix. Nix drives left. Loses it there. Picked up there by Aaliyah Scott. Scott now went left, now right. Drives in, shoots, and scores that one. As Kimberlin now gets the rebound from Nix. She'll go to Shelby Anderson. Anderson with the ball right side. Goes back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin drives in. Backs up to Nix. Nix calling for a screen from Bailey. Inside Bailey, and it'll be a traveling call on Jessica Nix, as Panthers will retake possession once again with 1:53 to go in the first. And Bailey Torres checking back into the game for the Grizzlies, taking the spot of CC Bailey. As now Scott with it, she'll go over to Bryant. Bryant on the left, now will go right over to Clutho. Inside lane for Williams, almost taken away there by Torrance. Williams now, far left side, goes back over to Bryant. High pass. Bryant back to Williams, who drives in. Steps once, steps twice, shoots and misses, gets a rebound. Blocked there by Torrance. Shot again, rebound there by Torrance. 3 times Williams went up. 3 times it did not come, with Torrance getting the rebound. Nix drives in. Inside to Torrance, who shoots, misses it, but does get fouled on the attempt. That foul will be on Raina Bryant. Her first, team's 4th. Now into the game for the Panthers is the return of Alana Henson into the game for Talia Williams, as well as the first appearance of Maddie Barnes, the 5'8" freshman from Indianapolis, Indiana. She's into the game for Shelby Anderson. Torrance's first attempt is no good, as another sub is getting ready to come on for the Grizzlies. Second attempt is good. And we will see the first appearance now of the 5'8" freshman from Hartford City, Indiana, number 22, Georgia Henauer. Inbound, lose it, trying to go for Bryant, and it will roll out of play. And we have a 5-second violation on the inbound, and Franklin will take possession in their own offensive zone. Kimberlin to inbound it for the Grizzlies. Kimberlin looking for options. Far side, Henauer. Henauer shoots the 3 and scores for the Grizzlies. Georgia Henauer wide open for the 3-pointer, making her first shot of the day, as Torrance picks up the blocking foul. And it'll be an inbound now for the Panthers. Scott inbound far side to Bryant. Bryant looking for options. Now goes left. Goes over to Clutho. Clutho shoots the 2. There's a 3. He'll make it. 14-7 now. Panthers down 7. Kimberlin brings the ball across midcourt. Now goes left. Goes over there to Barnes. Barnes back out to Torrance. Torrance looking for options. Has Kimberlin on the far side, but goes inside to Nix. Nix far side to Barnes, and Barnes will lose it there. And Principia taking back over with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bryant now with the ball as she tries to bring it across half court. Now right side gets the screen. Stays right, goes now over to Henson. Henson far side to Scott, who wins left now, shoots right, goes to the jumper, off the rim, rebounded by Torrance. Torrance looking for someone to give it to, she'll give it to Kimberlin. Kimberlin now to Barnes. Barnes over to Nix. Nix drives in, shoots, and off the rim, rebounded there by Bryant, but it will be a foul there as the foul's going to be on Principia, and it'll be on Alana Henson. And that will send Hanauer to the line for her first trip to the stripe. Hanauer, 2 shots. First shot away. It's good. Hanauer with 4 points now for the Grizzlies. Sets up for the second shot. Shots away. It's also good. Perfect trip to the line for Hanauer this time. Sub coming out for the Grizzlies. Sarah O'Day back into the game. She'll take the spot of Bailey Torrance. Inbound now here by Henson. Henson gets it over to Scott. 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Scott goes left, now right. Now back to left across half court. Gives the screen from Henson. Scott now against Nix. Goes far side over to Clutho. Clutho shot away. Shot no good. Rebounded by Hanauer. Hanauer, 2 seconds for the half court shot. Shots away. Won't make that one. So that's the end of the first quarter. Our score is Franklin 16. Principia 7. Let's go to the stats after that first quarter. Franklin is 5 for 18 in field goals, while the Panthers are 3 for 16. Franklin's made 1 of 5 3-pointers, while the Panthers have made 1 for 5 as well. And Franklin 5 for 8 at the stripe. Panthers forcing 8 turnovers to Franklin 7, but Franklin scoring 8 points off of those turnovers, while the Panthers only scoring 2. Franklin leads the rebound category 17 to 10. The 7 offensive rebounds, 10 defensive rebounds. The Panthers getting 7 of their rebounds on defense, 3 on offense. 2 assists go the Panthers' way to Franklin's 1. Franklin with 2 blocks, 2 to 1, and also the steals with 3 steals to 1. The bench outscoring the Panthers 9-0. Outscoring the second chance points 6-0, and in points in the paint 8-4, and on the fast break 8-2. We will take a break and get back for second quarter action. Once again, you're watching Franklin College Women's Basketball and Chris T. brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. At the end of the first, it's 16-7 in favor of your Grizzlies. And we're back here on Grizz TV, start of the second quarter. As it looks like it's Scott with the ball right now on the left side. She'll now go over to Bryant. Bryant now over to Clutho. Clutho going for the drive in. There was a whistle and be a foul, and that's going to be on Hanauer, her first of the contest and first for the Grizzlies in this quarter. Inbound once again. Goes there to Fowler. Fowler on Nix. Goes out to Henson. Henson for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded there by Hanauer. Hanauer now with the she'll go left. Now goes to Nix. Nix drives in. Goes right. Back out to Barnes. Barnes drives in. Shoots in off the rim. Rebounded by nobody. It will be a jump ball situation as Hanauer and it looks like Clutho are fighting there for the ball. And Franklin will keep possession of it off the jump ball. Kimberlin inbounds now for the Grizzlies. Goes to Nix. Nix, 19 seconds on the shot clock, goes over to Hanauer. Hanauer top of the key. She'll go over to Kimberlin. Kimberlin now goes left side over to Nix. Nix looking for options. Goes to Torrance, who's back in the game now off of the half. 5 seconds to go. Saved by Kimberlin. Kimberlin for a long 3. And it will go out of play. And there will also be a shot clock violation on that one. The Panthers now inbound. That will go to Scott. Scott now brings the ball to the right side. Now goes left. Goes around the back to the left. Go over to Bryant. Bryant drives in. Guarded there by Barnes. Shoots and will pick up the foul. And that foul will be on Maddie Barnes. Her first, team second. That will send Raina Bryant to the line. Subs on now for the Grizzlies as Kimberlin and Nix come off for Loudon and O'Day. Bryant's first shot's away, and it's good. Cutting into the Grizzlies lead is now 16-8. Bryant's second shot away, also good. Perfect trip to the line for Randa Bryant. Now a 7-point lead for the Grizzlies. Loudon now with the ball on the right side. She's looking for options. She'll go left side over to Hanauer. Hanauer back over to Barnes. To Loudon. Loudon, O'Day. O'Day drives left, shoots left. Off the rim, rebound by O'Day, who drives in, shoots second chance, and gets it there on her second chance attempt after getting her own rebound. Scott drives in, 2-on-1, and Torrance goes down. I believe she'll pick up the blocking foul on that one. That's her second, team's third of this quarter. Cece Bailey now into the game for Torrance. Meanwhile, Talia Williams coming back in for Clutho. Scott now the liner. And it was perfect on the last trip. First shot away for Scott, it's good. Scott setting up for his second attempt. Rebound there by Hanauer as that attempt was no good. Loudon now to Barnes. Barnes inside. Cece Bailey shoots and scores! Cece Bailey scores once again for the Grizzlies. 8:17 to go in this half as it looks like O'Day will knock it out of bounds. And Georgia Rather comes into the game for the Panthers for Lydia Clutho. Inbound once again. Inbound there to Scott as Hanauer and Barnes run into each other. Scott shot away, and it's good there. 8-point lead now for the Grizzlies, 8:07 to go. Loudon has the ball at the top of the key. So a little bit to the right, she'll go to Barnes. Barnes looking for options, now over to O'Day. O'Day inside for Barnes, outside for Loudon for two. No good rebound there, though, by Hanauer, who holds on to it, and it'll be a jump ball scenario as the Panthers will take over. Joe's having words with the officials about some possible shoving going on down in the paint. As it's blocked there by O'Day, it'll go out. Henson trying to inbound to O'Day, jumps up, just bats it down, back out of play. And Henson will try once again here. Henson, far side to Rather. Rather now drives left, has some space. Loses it, goes down, but it's going to be a foul on Hanauer. That's her second of the game, team's fourth of the quarter. Henson inbound once again, but we have a sub coming on. It will be Kayla Bruner coming on for Hanauer. With 7:47 left to go in the half. Inbound over to Scott. Scott now with it, coming across half court. Scott, far side. Over to Henson. Henson shots away. No good. Rebound there by Cece Bailey. Another she'll go to Barnes on the left side, the right side. Barnes tries to go over to Cece Bailey, but gets it over there to Bruner. Bruner drives in, shoots, and off the rim by Bailey. The rebound keeps it, goes out to Barnes. Barnes still that she'll go far side to O'Day. O'Day with the jumper. Off the rim rebound by Rather. She'll lose it, and it will be a foul on Loudon. And it will result in a trip to the line for the Panthers. And that will send Georgia Rather to the line. Her first trip for the Panthers. Rather, 2 shots on this trip. Gets ready for her first one. Shots away. And it's off the rim. No good on that first attempt. Rather sets up for the second one. Preps, shots away once again, and she'll make that one. She'll be 1 for 2 on this trip to the line for the Panthers. Loudon, right side, drives in, backs up. Over to O'Day, now over to Barnes. Barnes, over to Bruner. Bruner drives inside, Almost loses it there, trying to go to CC Bailey. Loudon picks it up and gets over back to Bruner, who shoots the three and will make it off of that sequence of events, leading to a Bruner three. As Bryant drives in and makes that one all by her lonesome self. Getting around three Franklin defenders. Barnes now with it, far side to Bruner, who thought about going for the three again. Bruner steps back, goes over to O'Day. O'Day to Loudon. Loudon goes right, steps back. Barnes now with it once again on the right side. Goes inside for CC Bailey. Bailey loses, tipped away there by Fowler. Bryant inside, goes to Williams. Williams loses there, shots away. Good there for the Panthers. Timeout Franklin. And it will be immediate timeout, so we will take that timeout along with the two teams. It is 23-17 in favor of the Grizzlies with 6:19 to go in this first half. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. And we're back once again on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. 23-17, the Grizzlies lead the Principia Panthers with 6:19 to go in the half. Jenna Loudon brings the ball across half court on the right side. She'll go over to Maddie Barnes. Barnes gets it back off the pass from O'Day, and there will be a foul there on the Panthers. It will be on Talia Williams, and that'll be the Panthers' first foul of the quarter. Loudon inbounds to O'Day. O'Day drives left, shoots off the shot, misses, rebounded by O'Day. O'Day drives outside, far side now over to, it looks like Bruner, who makes the jumper, misses it there, is rebounded by Georgia Rather. She'll go now to the right side to Raina Barnes. Raina Bryant now drives and loses it, keeps it in play, tries to go to Williams, and it won't get there quite in time as it will be out of play, and Franklin ball. O'Day inbounds to Loudon. Loudon, far left side to Bruner. Bruner back over to O'Day. O'Day drives in, loses it. Ball still on the floor, and it will be staying in possession of the Grizzlies as it was last off the hands of the Panthers. As Libby Baker comes into the game for Loudon. O'Day sets up for the inbound. She'll now go over to Bruner. Bruner back over to Baker. Now to O'Day. Far left side. We have a whistle. And it'll be a foul on Aaliyah Scott. Inbound now by Baker. To CC Bailey. Bailey drives in, almost loses it, and will go out of play. As Scott tried to go over and help her out, CC waiting for her teammates to get there instead. Rather inbounds over to Fowler. Fowler now over to Scott. Scott went left, now right. Back to the left side, goes, drives in, and will be fouled, as that foul is going to come against Barnes. That That's her second foul of the game. As Alana Henson now coming into the game for, it looks like, Lydia Clutho. Jasmine Walker coming in for Barnes. Oh, looks like the return of Carolina Rojas. The Panthers in the place of Bryant. Scott's first shot is away, in and out of the rim, no good on that first attempt. Now she sets up for the second one. Cuts away off the rim, rebound there by Walker. Walker now goes over to Baker. Baker with the ball, went left, now right. Baker so that thought about the pass inside, will go over to Bruner. Bruner on the steal there, but it will be a whistle there as Rather tried to take it away, and Franklin will keep possession though off of the play. O'Day setting up now for the inbound once again. 5:07 to go in the first half. Goes over to Bailey. Bailey inside to Jasmine Walker. Walker spins around, shoots off the rim. Rebounded by Bailey. And Bailey will be called for the travel as she was guarded there by Rather. Scott now, once again, now goes right side, spins back to the left. Now spins to the right. Now to Rather. Inside to Henson. Henson drives in, loses it there, and will get fouled as she is surrounded by a pack of Grizzlies. And Baker will pick up the foul, sending Henson to the line. Subbing now, as it will be Misty Kimberlin making her return onto the court, taking the spot of Baker. Henson sets up for the first shot. And that first attempt is good. 23-18 now is the score, with the Grizzlies holding a slim margin over the Panthers. Henson second shot is away. And it will also be good. A perfect trip to the line for Alana Henson that time. Kimberlin now at the ball. She'll stay to the right side. Kimberlin looking for options, so go over to Bruner. Bruner now trying to go for O'Day. Will lose it, as O'Day thought Rojas touched it last. Carolina Rojas was not the target there. Now Jessica Nix comes into the game for Bruner. Rojas inbounds to Scott. Scott now outside to Williams. Williams over to Rather. Rather inside for Rojas. Instead of playing, it will be off of Rojas that time, as she was guarded by Nix, and Franklin takes possession with 4:19 to go in the half. Walker will inbound to Kimberlin. Kimberlin now coming across half court on the left side. Now comes to the right. Kimberlin staying right. She'll lose it there. Stolen by Rather. Rather all by with O'Day with the closing speed. And Rather will make that shot as O'Day tried to get in there for the block. Kimberlin. Now this is up to 3:57 to go in the first half. Kimberlin thought about the three. Gets it to Walker. Walker drives in, spins around, shoots, and off the rim, but will pick up the foul as that call is going against Aaliyah Scott. That's the team's second foul, and it will send Jasmine Walker to the line. Walker was 1 for 2 in her last trip to the free throw line. First shot's away, and it's good. Make that now a 3-point lead for the Grizzlies. Walker prepares for the second one. Shots away, and it's good as well. Walker 3 for 4 now on the night in free throws. As Raina Bryant comes back into the game for Aaliyah Scott. Inbound to Carolina Rojas. Rojas back over to Williams. Now over to Bryant. Bryant double team over to Williams. Bailey also going to go steal. Over to Williams. to Rather. Rather now drives in, loses it, stolen there by Walker. Walker goes to Kimberlin. Kimberlin right side, looking for options, stays right, steps back. Loses it there, stolen by Bryant. Bryant now goes to the left side, has no one to guard her yet. Over to Rather. Rather far side to Henson. Henson for three. Off the rim, off the back of O'Day. But it's going to go to Rojas instead, and it will be Franklin ball. As Clutho comes back into the game for Rather. Kimberlin, right side after getting the screen from Walker. Now stops looking for options. Stolen there by Clutho. Clutho now inside for Bryant. O'Day on the yard. Show had a hand on it, and it's rebounded there by Bailey. Bailey still holds on, gets it out to Walker, and it will be a foul picked up there. That's going against Raina Bryant. As CC Bailey was trying to get out of trouble there. She'll get the foul instead. It will go to the line. Now, Jenna Loudon back into the game for Kimberlin. It's not be a trip to the line, it will just be an inbound play here for Franklin. As Walker will inbound it to Loudon. Loudon gets a screen from Bailey, goes right. Loudon steps back, goes over to O'Day. Inside for Bailey, but stolen there by Henson. Henson now drives, left goes back over to Bryant. 2:35 to go in the first half. Bryant far side to Rojas. Three-pointer shot away off the rim, rebounded by Bryant. Bryant now far side to Henson. Now she'll go to Williams. Williams thinks about the three. Will take it. Off the rim, rebounded by Walker. Walker holds on. Gets it over to Loudon. Loudon now has after walking around the world. Loudon to Nix. Nix drives in, shoots, picks up the foul on Williams. That foul will go on Carolina Rojas. Rojas picking up her fouls, team's fifth. That will send Nix to the line. As Aaliyah Scott and it looks like Paige Fowler are back on once again. Taking the spots of Rojas and Williams. Nix now sets up for her first shot on this trip to the line. Shots away. Shot is good. 5-point lead after Grizzlies, 2:11 to go in the half. Nix sets up once again. Shots away. Off the rim, rebounded by Walker. Walker drives in, shoots, and off the rim again, rebounded by Bailey. Bailey shots up again, and she'll make that one the third attempt by the Grizzlies. CC Bailey picks up the points. 2 minutes now to go in the first half. Scott goes on the back to the left side. Now over to Henson. Henson took a second step there. Very small, but still counts. Will be the trailing call as Georgia Rather comes back into the game for Henson. Walker inbounds to Loudon. Loudon, top of the key, goes left. Down the right, over to Gibson, who comes in off of the sub. Nix, back to Gibson, over to Bailey. Bailey, over to Loudon. Inside to Nix. Nix drives in, inside trying to go for Walker. Loses it, stolen there by Bryant. Bryant, 2-on-1 scenario. Gibson, pass one. Now the jumper going against Nix. Off the rim, rebounded by Bailey. Bailey now for option, she'll go to Loudon. Loudon now with it. Will go right. 1:23 to go. Nix drives in. Round one. Round two. Jumps up. It'll be a blocking foul there on Raina Bryant. That's her third of the night, and that will send Nix back to the line. 1 for 2 in the last trip as Georgia Hanauer comes in for Jasmine Walker, as well as return of Carolina Rojas for Raina Bryant. Nix now once again sets up for her trip to the line. First shot is away. It is good. Nix now 2 for 3 in free throws tonight. Shots away. Shot is good there for Nix as well. Nix right now 2 for 5 inside the paint. 3 for 4 on the stripe with 1 rebound, 1 assist. She leads the team with 7 points. Ball goes out of play. It'll be a foul there on Nix. That will be her first of the game. Second highest scorer now for the Grizzlies is CeCe Bailey. She's perfect from in the paint with 7 rebounds, 6 points. She's on track trying to go for her second double-double at home this season. As Carolina Rojas now is the line for the Panthers. Rojas first shot away, no good off the back of the rim. 0 for 1 now in free throws. Rojas sets up for the second shot. Down 9, shots away, shot good. Cuts into the Grizzly lead to 8. Loudon, now goes to Nix. Nix, no people there to guard, takes the jumper off the rim, rebound by Bailey. Bailey back out to Hanauer. Tries to go for it, stolen there by Georgia Rather. Rather drives in, shoots, hand the ball there, and will make it there as Loudon tried to get it there. 6-point lead now for the Grizzlies, under a minute to go. Gibson went to Loudon, now to Nix. Picked there by Rather. Picked up by Gibson, though, who shoots. And off the rim, rebounded there by, it looks like, Cheyenne Green. Correction, that was by Alana Henson. Henson with the rebound. It goes down to Scott. Scott now goes left, goes right, goes over to Clutho. Clutho back over to Scott for 3. Off the rim, rebounded there by Clutho. Clutho shot away and will pick up the foul. Will it be Hanauer or Gibson picking it up there? It will be Georgia Hanauer picking up that foul. That's her 3rd foul of the game as Shelby Anderson prepares to come in. Clutho's first shot on this trip away, and it's good. 5-point lead now for the Grizzlies. Clutho's second shot is now away. Off the rim, rebounded by no one. Rojas pushes it down. It will be Franklin ball as Shelby Anderson comes in for Hanauer, who goes straight over the trainer limping. The Panthers now employing their full court defense with 24 seconds to go, trying to keep their 5-point deficit at 5 points. Gibson ready to inbound. Some words with the officials. There's the whistle. Gibson now to inbound. She'll go over to Nix. Nix drives left side. Now backs to the right. Has Rojas. Gets around Rojas. Nix now to Loudon. Loudon drives in. Looks for somebody. Lose it there. Holds on. It will be jump ball. And will stay in possession of the Grizzlies. With Franklin losing that valuable possession marker. 13 seconds to go here in the first half. Franklin up 5. Loudon with the inbound. As we have a wet spot here, possibly. Scuffed up there by the official's shoes. Loudon sets up now. Loudon looking for options. As there is a foul. And that's going to come against Lydia Clutho. That is Clutho's 3rd foul of the evening. And we'll send Nix to the line. Nix is 3 for 4 from the stripe tonight. First shot's away, and it's good. Nix now setting up for her second shot. Bounces once, twice, thrice. Shots away, and it's good there too. Nix perfect on that trip to the line. Only missing 1 shot she's taken so far. 32-25, 6 seconds. Scott drives in. Right, Bailey goes in there. Bailey gives it over to Loudon. And there will be no shot there as that's in the first half. Our score is Franklin 32, Principia 27. Let's go to the first half stats. Franklin, 9 for 33 in field goals, 2 for 6 for 3-pointers, and 12 for 16 at the stripe. 19 turnovers, 8 points off the turnovers, 35 total rebounds, 16 offensive, 19 defensive. 3 assists, 2 blocks, 5 steals, 13 fouls. They're outscoring the Panthers 15-8 off the bench, 10-1 off the second chance points. And that's how it's going on. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, 9 for 30 in the paint, 1 for 10 from beyond the arc, 8 for 14 at the stripe. 12 turnovers, 12 points off of turnovers, 15 total rebounds, 10 defensive, 5 offensive rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 9 steals, 12 fouls. They are outscoring the Grizzlies in the paint 16-14, and on the fast break 9-8. Leading scorers so far for the Grizzlies in with the first leading points will be Jessica Nix, 2 for 6 from inside the paint, 5 for 6 from the stripe, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 foul, with a total of 9 points. Right behind her is Cece Bailey, who's perfect from inside with 8 rebounds, on her way trying to get her second double-double at home this season. And Kayla Bruner, Georgia Hanauer with 5 points so far, 1 for 2 from the paint, 1 for 2 from beyond the arc, perfect from the line, 6 rebounds, 3 fouls. Meanwhile, for the visiting Panthers, Aaliyah Scott, 3 for 7 from inside the paint, 0 for 1 from beyond the arc, and 1 for 4 from the stripe with 1 rebound. She's got 7 points so far tonight, along with 2 fouls. Georgia Rather in second for the Panthers with 5 points, perfect from inside the paint, and 1 for 2 from the stripe, 3 rebounds, 2 fouls. Then, Raina Bryant, Alana Henson, and Lydia Clutho all have 4 points each. Bryant, 1 for 4 from the inside, 2 for 2 from the stripe, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Henson, 1 for 7 inside the paint, 0 for 4 from beyond the arc, but she is 2 for 2, perfect from the line with 2 rebounds and 1 foul. And Clutho, 1 for 3 from the paint, 1 for 2 from beyond the arc, 1 for 2 from the line with 1 rebound and 2 fouls. Once again, it is 32-27 in favor of the Grizzlies. That's the end of the first half. We will be back for the second half and more action from here inside the Spurlock Center in about 13 minutes and 15 seconds. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hero Automotive Group. Again, 32-27 in favor of the Grizzlies. And welcome back once again to Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. We're getting close to the start of the second half. And here we go with the second half keys to the game. Key number one, it's a big one, limit turnovers. Franklin, in that first half, had 19 total turnovers compared to the Panthers' 12. So Franklin trying to cut back on turnovers in the second half to try and extend their lead. Second one, keep rebounding. 35 rebounds so far for the Grizzlies, out rebounding the Panthers and cleaning the glass. Need to keep doing that with both CeCe Bailey, Jasmine Walker, as well as Bailey Torrance and Jessica Nix, all still rebounding. The third key, as it is every time we've played this here so far, which is only 2 games, keep scoring inside the paint. Use your forwards to get inside the paint and score on them. In the first and second half, Franklin was down on field goals, 3 for 16 compared to 5 to 18, but in that second half, outshot the Panthers 6 out of 14 and 4 out of 15. So the paint is a beautiful place for the Grizzlies, and they will continue to keep exploiting it to win this game. Now on the court, starting 5 for each team to start this half. For the Grizzlies, it looks like it's O'Day, Torrance, Bruner, Nix, and Loudon, the starting 5 from the first half. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it looks like Bryant, Henson, Fowler, Scott, and Cluthos. So we have the starting 5 from the beginning of the game back out again for each team, and we're back underway. Raina Bryant with the ball, she'll go from left. The right side now, she'll go left, over to Scott. Scott over to Clutho. Clutho inside looking for Fowler, shoots it, taken away there by O'Day. Sarah O'Day now goes to the right side, she'll go over to Loudon. Loudon back over to O'Day. Wide open, good thing about the 3, won't go for there. Nick, she'll go to Nix. Now Loudon inside to Torrance. Big Torrance shot. Rebounded there by, it looks like Henson. It will be a jump ball there. And we'll stay into possession of the Grizzlies off the jump ball. Loudon to inbound for the Grizzlies. Loudon far side to Bruner for 3. Off the rim, rebounded there by Loudon, who steps back and will pick up the double dribble there. Henson will now inbound it to Bryant. Bryant now goes across half court on the right side. Bryant now to Scott. Scott looking for options. She'll go inside to Henson. Henson shot away, and it's no good. Rebound there by Nix. It'll be a jump ball, and we'll go to the Panthers on that one with 9:03 to go in the third quarter. Inbound there to Bryant. She'll shoot it there, and it's good. And it cuts into the Grizzly lead to 3. Loudon, far side to O'Day. Thought about the 3, and she'll take the travel call there. As she thought for a second longer about where she wanted to go on that attempt, and took the extra step. Now inbound here by Henson. Henson now to the far side over to Fowler, who went back inside to Kuthro. She scores on that one, now making a 1-point Grizzly lead. Bruner over to Loudon. Loudon goes right now left. Now she'll go over to O'Day. Sarah O'Day over to Bruner. Bruner now drives left. Now goes to Loudon. Loudon drives him back to O'Day for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Bruner. Bruner now over to Loudon. She loses it there, but gets it back to Bruner. Bruner thought about the 3. Goes to Nix. Nix drives inside. Goes to Torrance. Torrance shots away. Rebounded there by Henson. Henson goes over to Scott. Scott now trying to get around 3. She'll go to the left side to Bryant. Bryant now trying to get around the same 3. Will run into O'Day, and it will be a blocking foul on Sarah O'Day. That is O'Day's first foul of the game and the Grizzlies' first foul of this quarter. As Henson will inbound it for the Panthers. Henson looking for Bryant. She'll go to Scott. Scott, right side, tries to get around Loudon. Now inside for Clutho, and there will be a foul as it will go, I believe, on Bruner. That is Bruner's second foul, team's second of the quarter. Scott inbound now to Bryant. Bryant shots away, no good. Now inside to Fowler, who goes in and gets fouled. As Torrance was saying, straight up and down. But that's going to go against O'Day. And that will send Fowler to the line and try and give the Panthers their first lead since the beginning of this game. Fowler sets up for a first shot. Shots away. And it's no good off the rim. It will stay 32-31. Fowler setting up for her second shot. Fowler dribbles it low. Shots away again. No good that time. Over 2. And it will be a Franklin ball. Knicks inbounds to Loudon. Loudon goes left. Gets the screen. Now it goes right. O'Day inside to Knicks. Knicks far side over to Bruner. Almost loses it. Bruner keeps a hold of it though. Bruner now over to Knicks again. Has O'Day wide open. Torrance with a jumper. Off the rim. Rebounded there by Henson. And who will foul Henson? It'll be Torrance. And that will be her third of the game, as it looks like CeCe Bailey will be checking into the game for the Grizzlies for Torrance. Bailey, 8 rebounds, 6 points, trying to go for back-to-back double-doubles at home. As Raina Bryant drives in the left side, she'll go now over to Clutho. Clutho gets the screen, back out to Henson. Henson will get called in the travel, though she took an extra step there. Jackson was giving her instructions to the team. Talking over there to Bruner. Loudon now brings the ball across half court on the right side. Now goes over to O'Day. O'Day back to the top to Bruner. Bruner looking for options. She'll go to Bailey. Bailey outside to Loudon. Loudon steps back. Goes to O'Day. O'Day to Knicks. Knicks drives in right. Steps left. And will not get it as there is a foul on the floor. And that will be on Lydia Clutho. That is her third foul of the game. As the inbound there goes to O'Day. Back out to Knicks for 2. In there for Jessica Knicks. And that will be a 3-point lead now for the Grizzlies. Bryant brings the ball across the right side. Goes inside for Fowler, and Fowler will get fouled there by Knicks, and that'll be Knicks' second foul of the game. That's the 5th foul for the Grizzlies, and it will send Fowler back to the line again. Fowler 0 for 2 on her first trip to the line, trying to cut now into the Grizzlies' lead. Fowler's first shot is away, and it's good. Make that 1 for 3 for Fowler this evening. Fowler prepares for her second shot. Low dribble. Shots away. And it's good there too. First trip, 0 for 2 at the line. Second trip, perfect. 2 for 2 for Fowler. She's 2 for 4 now in the night. O'Day, far side to Bruner for 3. No good. Inbound by Day, and it will go out as it touched the line. It will be Panther basketball. As they're down 1 with 6:29 to go. Scott gets the inbound from Henson. Henson now, Scott goes right, now left, back to the right. Guarded there by Loudon. Goes over to Fowler. Fowler inside to Henson. Henson drives, shoot, and will be fouled by O'Day. That is Sarah O'Day's third foul in the game. And that will send Alana Henson to the line for the Panthers. Alana Henson to the line for the Panthers. She is perfect from the stripe in her one trip, trying to remain perfect on this trip and take the Panthers' first lead. First shot's away. Off the rim. No good there for Henson on the first one. Henson now sets up for the second shot attempt. Now we're going to tie it up. Shot is away, and it's good. We have a tied ball game now at 34 apiece. Bailey inbounds the Knicks. She'll get over to Loudon. Loudon, far side to Gibson. Gibson thought about driving in, won't go. Loudon inside for Bailey. Bailey drives around, shoots, and off the rim, rebounded by Bailey. Gets her rebound. Now she goes outside to Bird for two. Off the rim, rebounded by... Thought it would be the Loudon, but it will go out of play as it goes off the hands of Lydia Clutho. Now Shelby Anderson coming in for Bruner. Meanwhile, Talia Williams in for Clutho. Loudon now to inbound for the Grizzlies. Looking for options. She'll go to Nix. Nix shot away. No good rebound by Loudon trying to get the rebound. It will go to Clutho. The fouler came out for Williams. Shots away, and it will be a blocking foul on Gibson. As the Panthers take their first lead since the very beginning of the game. And that will be Gibson's first foul of the game. Williams now for the and one attempt. Shot is away. It is good. 3-point lead now for the Panthers. Momentum in favor of the winless Panthers, looking for their first win since 2018. Shelby Anderson goes left, spins right, goes inside for Bailey. Bailey's shot is away. No good rebound by Gibson, whose shot is up too. No good rebound by Gibson again, and it will be a jump ball scenario. Franklin will keep possession off of that. As Libby Baker comes into the game for Loudon. Meanwhile, the return of Carolina Rojas for Scott. Carolina Rojas. 1 point so far for one trip to the line. Libby Baker, far side to Gibson. Inside for Bailey. It will go out of bounds. It will be in favor of the Panthers. As Bailey was going for it, and was tipped at the same time with Clutho. And they said it went off of Bailey's hands last. Now Bryant gets around Baker. Shots away, no good, and it will go out of play. Franklin takes possession as Bryant was looking for the foul against Bailey. Bailey right now with no fouls in the contest. Baker now with it right side, now goes left, drives in, backs out, goes to Bailey. Bailey back out to Baker. Libby calling for Shelby Anderson. Now goes left side to Gibson, back over to Shelby Anderson. Inside to Nix. Nix drives in 1-2, inside to Bailey. Just by no good rebound by CC Bailey, who loses it, but does get fouled there by Carolina Rojas. 2 shots now for CC Bailey. As that will be Rojas' second foul of the game. Timeout. It will be immediate timeout. With 4:53 left to go in the third quarter, our score is Principia 37, Franklin 34. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group.
are back here on Grizz TV, brought to you by Hubel Automotive Group. C.C. Bailey at the line for the Grizzlies. First shot away, off the rim. This is her first to the line. She has 6 points, 10 rebounds, currently in this contest. Second shot's away, and it's good, giving her 7 points. 3 away now for her second consecutive double-double at home for the Grizzlies. Inside Williams, taken away there by Shelby Anderson. C.C. Bailey knocked it away from her. Baker now with it, down 2. Goes over to Gibson. Gibson over to Shelby Anderson. Anderson at the top, she'll go to Nix. Nix drives to the right, drives in, shoots, and scores for the Grizzlies! Tied up and picks up the and one. Foul will be on number 13, Alana Henson. And Nix at the line to try and take the lead, and she won't get it. Rather with the rebound, tied at 37. Bryant now with the ball on the right side. Bryant holding on for a second with the ball. She'll now go to Rojas. Rojas trying to go to Bryant. Blocked there by Baker. Rather now goes over to Henson. Henson drives in. Stolen there by Shelby Anderson. Shelby Anderson drives. Right side. Almost loses herself. Down goes to Libby Baker. Slowing it down now for the Grizzlies. Libby Baker tries to go for Shelby Anderson, but it's touched by Williams. And it will go out and stay in possession of the Grizzlies. 4 to go here in the third quarter. Looks like Jasmine Walker is prepping to come into this contest. Possibly for Nix. No shield coming for C.C. Bailey. Bailey off now, 7 points, 10 rebounds. Nix inbounds to Baker. Thought about going at Shelby Anderson, 15 seconds. Gibson, left side. Tries an option, goes to Anderson. Anderson has a wide open Baker. Gibson, left side, drives in, shoots off the rim, rebound by Walker. That's why shot's good there by Jasmine Walker. And the Grizzlies retake the lead. 39-37 with 3:35 to go in the third. Rather with it, she'll go inside to Bryant. Bryant spins around, goes out to Rojas for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Nix, who keeps a hold of it. But it will be a foul on Jessica Nix. Her third of the game. As Rojas will inbound it for the Panthers. Rojas far side to Williams, now over to Bryant. Bryant inside to Rojas. Rojas spins around, goes outside Ruther, but she will be called on the traveling call there. Subs prepping for each team. It looks like the return of Aaliyah Scott and the return of Georgia Hanauer. Baker, right side, steps back, goes left. Has Nix. Goes to Nix. Nix now looking for an option, goes inside to Gibson, tipped out by Rather, and will go out of play. Franklin keeps possession. Georgia Hanauer and Aaliyah Scott come on respectively for their teams. Hanauer in for Nix, Scott in for Rojas. Walker, Gibson will inbound it for the Grizzlies. Gibson, far side, Baker. Baker has options. She has Hanauer. She goes to Anderson. Took it for a long 3. Off the rim, rebounded by, known as we called on Lydia. Correction, that be on Alana Henson. Around the back, the official says. And that is her third of the contest. Team's fourth. Baker trying to find someone inbounded to. She'll go to Gibson. Gibson drives in, shoots, and in and out of the rim. Rebounded there by Williams. Williams now goes to Rather, who goes to Scott. Scott now brings the ball across half court. Scott now to Williams. Williams steps back, goes to Scott. Scott on the 3, goes to Henson. Henson for 3. No good, and the Grizzlies let that go out of play, and it will be Franklin ball with 2:34 to go in the third, up 2. Inbound and now to Lee Baker. Baker will bring the ball now across half court on the right side. Baker goes over to Gibson. Gibson now over to Hanauer. Hanauer inside for Walker. Walker's shot is away, no good. Rebound there by Rather, who goes down. The ball saved by Scott. They thought about the foul there, but it didn't happen. Scott now brings the ball across half court, guarded by Baker. Over to Bryant, back to Scott. Scott now over to Henson for three. That's good there for the Panthers, and they now swing it back into a 1-point lead with 2 to go. Baker now brings the ball across half court. Baker looking for options. She'll go to Gibson. Gibson trying to find someone. And we called on the travel. As subs coming on, it will be Fowler coming back on for Williams. Correction, it'll be Fowler on for Rather. Scott now with the ball. She'll come across half court. She'll go over to Henson. Henson goes for the jumper. And it's good there for Henson once again. Now a 3-point lead for the Panthers. Baker brings the ball across half court on the right side. Goes to Gibson. Gibson over to Shelby Anderson. Anderson now comes to the left inside for Hanauer. Inside for Walker, who shoots. Doesn't get it. As Scott will get the rebound. And Scott brings the ball across half court. Slows it down for the Panthers. Far side over to Bryant for three. Off the rim, rebounded there by Fowler, and she will go down. As that foul will go against Hanauer. And that's her fourth. And it'll send Fowler to the line. Barnes now in for Shelby Anderson. Fowler at the line. She's 2 for 4 so far tonight from the stripe. Fowler sets up for her first shot. Shots away. Shot is no good there, keeping at a 3-point lead for the Panthers. As it looks like CeCe Bailey will be making her return into the game. The question is for who? Bailey sets up for the second shot. Fowler sets up for the second shot. Shots away. No good there. Will go out of play. CeCe Bailey into the game. She'll come in for Gibson. Bailey will go to Baker. Baker, 1:07 to go in the third, down 3. Low charge gets the screen from Walker. Baker drives in inside for Bailey. Shots away, no good, but will get fouled on the play. And that foul will go against Scott. That is her third of the game and sends CeCe Bailey to the line. As Kayla Bruner is checking in for Hanauer. Bailey, 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Bailey's first shot is up, and it is no good there on that one. She did not like the way that one came off and knew it the minute she let go. That ball was not going in. Bailey sets up now for their second attempt. Shots away. Shot is good. 8 points now for CeCe Bailey with 10 rebounds. Under a minute to go. Bryant brings the ball across half court. She goes over to Scott. Scott guarded by Baker. Tries to go around one. We'll go to Bryant, but that's going to be a traveling call on Scott. She took a little extra slide there before the pass to Bryant. 47.6 to go. Panthers up 2. Bailey to inbound to Baker. Libby Baker now with the ball. She'll come across half court on the left side. Gets the screen from Bailey. Baker looking for options. Goes over to Bruner. Bailey picks up a charging foul, and her face says it all. She doesn't agree with that call. That's her first foul of the contest. And Franklin still down 2 with 35 seconds to go in the third. Far side over to Williams. Now over to Henson for 3. She'll miss, but rebound by Fowler, and Bailey picks up her second foul now and sends Fowler to the line.
once again at the line for the Panthers. Sets up the first shot. Shot is away. Shot is no good. Stays at a 2-point lead for the Panthers. Fowler 2 for 6 from the line. Second shot now. Prepping to go away. It is away. That one is good. 3-point lead now for the Panthers. Baker, 16 seconds, gets the screen from Bailey. Baker drives in inside for Walker, shots away, shots good for Walker! Cuts within 1, 7 seconds to go. Scott, far side to Bryant, who shoots the long three, off the rim, Bailey recovers, and we'll have no time for our last shot, as that's the end of the third quarter. Our score is Principia 43, Franklin 42. Now on to team stats after that third quarter. Franklin, 13 of 54 from inside the paint, shooting 24%. 2 for 11 from beyond the arc, shooting 18%, and 14 of 21 from the line, shooting at 66%. 24 turnovers, 14 points off of turnovers, 48 total rebounds, 25 offensive, 23 defensive, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 8 steals, 24 fouls, and outscore the Panthers off the bench and second chance points, 21-11 and 13-4 respectively. Meanwhile, the Panthers are 14 of 43, shooting 32% from inside the arc. 2 for 16 from beyond the arc, shooting at 12.5%, and 13 out of 25 from the line, shooting at 52%. 18 turnovers, 17 points off the turnover, 27 total rebounds, 9 offensive, 18 defensive, 6 assists, 1 block, 9 steals, 17 fouls. Outscoring the Grizzlies 22-20 in the paint and 13-8 off the fast break. Franklin giving up 24 turnovers so far in this contest. That is a shocking number for the Grizzlies, as that was close to the amount of turnovers they had in the last 2 games they played at center. Also shooting a very low field goal, 24.1% inside the paint, which is usually the strong point of the Grizzlies. Feeling the loss of Destiny Cross immensely down there right now, who is on the bench. Now on to the fourth quarter. Bryant inside to Henson. Henson's been on fire tonight for the Panthers. She is the leading scorer for the Panthers right now in this contest. Williams over to Bryant. Bryant thought about going for it. Now goes to the right side, probably looking for Henson. Bryant looking for options. Goes far side over to Fowler. And Fowler gets fouled by Torrance, and that sends Fowler to the line again. And the Grizzly fans are not happy with that call whatsoever. Bryant now takes the inbound from Henson, guarded there by Barnes. Barnes inside to Henson, sends shots away and gets fouled there by Libby Baker. Baker's third foul of the evening. That will send Alana Henson to the line as Sarah O'Day comes in for Torrance, who is in foul trouble. Henson's first shot is away. It's good. 2-point lead now for the Panthers, trying to break a losing streak that has spanned since 2018. Henson's second shot is now away. In and out, rebounded by Fowler, as O'Day picks up the foul once again and will send Fowler to the line. Most of the points tonight for the Panthers have come from the stripe, as Fowler's first shot is good. The Panthers 14 out of 27 from the free throw line. Second shot is no good, rebounded by Barnes, who gets around 1. Barnes now all alone, left side. Barnes drives it around, Bryant shots away, shot is good! For Maddie Barnes, she cuts it down to a 1-point lead with 9:14 to go in this game. Bryant now on the right side looking for options. She goes far side to Rojas. Rojas spins around against
Baker. It's rebound there. Foul shots away, and it's good. 3-point lead now give for the Panthers. Libby Baker now with it, right side. Has help in the form of O'Day, Walker, and Bruner. Baker now goes left, goes over to Barnes. Barnes looking for someone to get it to. She has a screen from O'Day. Almost loses there. She will lose. Almost loses there. Goes over to Bruner. Bruner drives in, shoots, and scores! Back down to 1-point lead. 8:36 to go in the game. Bryant inside to Williams. Shots away. No good. Rebound there by Walker. Walker approach. She'll go to Baker. Baker now brings the ball back across half court. Baker now goes right. Has O'Day and Walker for support. Baker now goes to the left side. Over to Barnes. Barnes inside for Walker. Walker drives in, shoots, and off the rim, rebounded by Walker. She keeps it. Shot again. No good. But is foul on the play by Williams. And that will be Williams' second foul of the contest. And we'll send Jasmine Walker to the line as CeCe Bailey comes in for Sarah O'Day, while Aaliyah Scott and Georgia Rather comes in for the Panthers. Walker sets up for her first shot. Shot is away. Off the rim, no good there. Walker's now 3 for 5 from the line. Walker also having a good day, 7.6 rebounds for her. Second shot is away. No good, rebounded by Henson. She'll go to Scott. Almost gets ran over there by Bailey. Scott now far side over to Fowler. Now over to Rather. Rather over to Henson for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Fowler, who drives into Bailey. Shots away, no good. Rebounded by Walker. Now she'll go to Baker. Baker now takes it. That's Walker's 7th rebound of the game. Baker gets the screen from Walker. Goes inside, drives in, shots away. Shot is good for the Grizzlies. And they take the lead back with 7:42 to go in the game. Leah Scott now, right side. She'll go to Bryant. Bryant guarded there by Barnes. She'll drive in on Barnes. Goes around. Goes to Fowler. Fowler goes down, keeps dribbling. Bryant shot away for 3. Off the bill, rebound there by Walker. Walker keeps it. That's her 8th rebound of the game. Far side will go out of play as it went off the hands of Rather first. Inbound now here by Barnes. Barnes over to Baker. Baker left side directing the offense. Baker now goes right, has Barnes, goes to Barnes. Barnes has a bit of a screen from Baker. Inside, Jasmine Walker, shots away, no good. Rebound by Walker, but she'll go down, and it will be a foul on... That will go against Williams, and that will be her Paige Fowler's first foul of the game. After Paige Fowler with the foul, that'll be her first, team's second. Another foul there. It will be on Fowler once again, picking up her second in a very short amount of time as Lydia Clutho comes back in for Fowler. Baker inbounding once again. Has Walker inside, goes far side as there's a foul, and it'll be another foul, and it will be on Bryant. That will be Bryant's 4th foul of the contest, team's 4th of the quarter. And Coach Dominguez has taken off the suit jacket. He's not happy whatsoever. Baker, far side to Barnes. Barnes loses it, but keeps a hold of it. Goes down Rather. Jump ball situation. It'll be in possession of the Grizzlies.
Baker inbound once again, 6:59 to go in the contest. Far side, over to Bruner, who loses there for a second. Bruner now drives in, right side, shots away! Off the rim, rebounded by Walker! Walker shot again! Out of the rim, rebounded by Bailey, shot there! No good. Rebounded by Walker. Walker shot. No good. Rebounded by Bailey. One more time. And it's good that time. Bailey Walker finally gets it in. And that shot by Walker. And that score there by CeCe Bailey will give Bailey her second double-double at home consecutively this year and puts Walker within 3 of her first double-double this season. A strange series of events finally leads to CeCe Bailey picking up that second double-double of the year and her consecutive double-doubles at home. And she will still be in second behind Jessica Nix in scoring for the Grizzlies. So here we come now out of the timeout here. Coach Dominguez not happy with the way the events were transpiring. Principia trying to go for their first win since 2018. Had the lead and saw it slip out of their grasp. To now be a 3-point Grizzly lead with 6:37 to go in the contest. Henson went out, inbound it for the Panthers. Henson into Scott. Scott now goes left, spins right, goes to Rather. Rather guarded by Walker. Rather drives in, shots away, and it's good there for Georgia Rather. Cutting it into a 1-point lead for the Grizzlies, 6:21 to go. Baker now with the ball, she'll go left side. Has Walker and Barnes for help. She'll go to Barnes. Barnes now over to Bruner, back over to Baker. Baker, far side back to Barnes, over to Bruner once again. Bruner inside to Bailey, over to Barnes. Shots to Walker, tipped out, will be in possession of the Grizzlies as it went out the hands of Georgia Rather first. Rather, taking out it will be Baker to inbound for the Grizzlies. 6 to go in the contest. Baker, far side to Bruner for 3! In there! Count the bucket! And that'll give the Grizzlies a 4-point lead with 5:52 to go in the game. Scott, far side over to Clutho. Inside to Henson, back over to Scott for 3. She'll make it, cut it back down to a 1-point lead. 5:38 to go. Baker now right side. She'll go far side. Stolen there by Georgia Rather. Rather now goes to Scott. Far long pass. Stays in play. Timeout Panthers. 30-second timeout. We will take a break with them. It is 53-52 in favor of the Grizzlies with 5:28 to go in the quarter. You're watching Gribbs TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. We're back here in Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. 5:28 to go. Grizzlies up 1. Bryant now left side with the ball, governed by Barnes. She'll go to Henson. Bryant stolen there by Barnes. Barnes 1-on-3. Steps back, goes inside for Bailey, who loses it there and will be turned over and go back in the favor of the Panthers. Scott now with the ball, coming across half court. She'll go over to Clutho. Clutho back over to Scott. Scott drives in, goes left. Shots away. no good. Rebounded by Bailey. Baker now with it. She has help. Goes to Barnes. Barnes drives in. Back out to Baker, who will slow it down out here, guarded by Clutho. 4:45 to go. Baker with the ball. 60 seconds on the shot clock. Bruner gets the screen from Bailey. Bruner for the two. In there for the Grizzlies. Now it's a 3-point lead again for Franklin. 4:33 to go. Scott, left side, goes over there to Henson, now inside to Bryant. As Barnes picks up the foul, trying to get the ball away from Bryant. And we will go into immediate timeout. So we'll hit the timeout with the teams. Franklin now up 3 with 4:24 to go. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. We're back on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. Inbound here now for the Panthers. Williams, far side, back over to Bryant. Bryant goes left, stays left. Now goes over to Utho, who gets fouled there by, it looked like, Bruner. And Clutho will now go to the line for the Panthers, down 3. Clutho prepares for her first shot. His first shot is away. It is no good, leading a 3-point lead. She is 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Clutho sets up for a second one. Shot's no good, rebounded there by Torrance. Torrance now gets the ball over to Baker. Baker goes left, stays left, gets the screen from Torrance, goes right. Now back over to Barnes. Barnes gets the screen from Walker. Barnes dives in, jumper. Off the rim, rebounded by nobody, as a foul will be picked up on Clutho. And that will be the end of Lydia Clutho's game tonight, as she will pick up her 5th. And will be taken out of the game, now replaced by Paige Fowler. Clutho ends 2 for 4 from inside the paint, 1 for 2 from beyond the arc, and 1 for 4 from the line. As Bailey Torrance is down the line, Clutho has 2 rebounds and all 5 fouls for 6 points. Torrance's first shot is no good. Torrance also in a bit of foul trouble herself. She has 4, along with Sarah O'Day, who hasn't seen the court since she picked up her 4th. Torrance's second shot is no good, rebounded there by Fowler. Fowler goes over to Scott. 3:48 to go. Scott over to Henson, inside Williams, shots away, rebounded there by Bruner. Bruner now has Torrance for help against 3 Panthers. Bruner back to Baker. Baker will slow down and set it up. Baker goes right, got the screen from Torrance. Torrance loses there, wasn't paying attention, and will pick up her 5th, trying to fix the mistake she made. Torrance will end the game 1 for 6 from inside the paint, 1 for 4 from the line with 8 rebounds and 3 points. That will be her 5th foul of the game, and that will bring Jessica Nix back into the contest.
as well as send Henson to the line. Henson 4 for 6 from the line, down 3. Our chance to get into a 1-point lead with both these shots. First shot away, it is no good off the rim. Henson sets up for the second shot. 3:27 to go in the game. Franklin up 3. Franklin looking to right the ship after their 2 straight losses in the center tournament. Jump ball scenario. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, trying to get their first win since December 15th, 2018, when they won 53-49 against Iowa Wesleyan. Bryan for options, running out of time. Tip there by Nick, stays in possession of the Panthers. 3:23 to go. Now resetting the shot clock to 20 seconds. Scott inbounding for the Panthers. Scott starts the play. Far side, as there's a foul there on Williams. Williams picks up her 3rd, and that'll give the Goonies possession with 3:23 to go. Bruner will inbound now to Baker. Baker takes the ball, guarded by Williams. Baker goes right, goes to Bruner. Bruner now to the left side, goes to Barnes. Barnes has Nix. Nix goes for the pass to Bruner. Bruner drives in, guarded by Scott. Shots away, no good rebound there by Williams. Williams now with the ball, she'll drive up the court on the right side. Looks for Scott, gives it to Scott. Scott came in close to get it. Scott drives in, backs up, back over to Williams. Thought about the 3, goes to Henson. Henson drives in, shots away, no good, but it is a foul on Nix. That will be Jessica's 4th foul of the game, sending Henson back to the line, still holding a 3-point lead with 2:53 to go in the quarter. Henson lines the second one after missing the first shot. The second shot is good, cutting into a 2-point lead. Baker brings the ball across half court now. On the right, she'll drive in, back out, go to Bruner. Bruner now with it. She will stay to the right side, goes full side for Walker, stolen there by Williams. Williams now gives the ball to Scott, 2:36 to go in the game. Scott, Bryant turns in, goes around, tries to go out to Scott. Scott gets it back. 3-second violation on the Panthers, and it'll be Franklin ball. As Sarah O'Day checks back into the game for Jessica Nix. O'Day with 4 fouls, as well as the return of C.C. Bailey for, it looks like it will be Bruner. Baker brings the ball across half court again. On the right side, gets the screen from Bailey. Baker steps back, goes over to O'Day. 2:17 to go, gets the screen from Walker. Inside to Walker, spins around, shots away. Off the rim, rebounded by Bailey. Bailey with her options. She'll go far side to Baker. 2:07, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Baker goes right, gets the screen from Walker. Now goes O'Day, goes inside to Bailey. Back over to O'Day. Shots away. Off the rim, rebounded by Bailey. Shots away again, but will pick up the foul there for the Grizzlies. Bailey at the line for 2 shots, 6 in the lead from a 2-point lead. First shot's away, and it's good. 3 points now for the Grizzlies with a $1:50 to go in this contest. Prepping now for the second shot. Shot is away, and it's good.
4-point lead now for the Grizzlies. Scott now with the ball. $1:46 to go. Scott across half court. Guarded by Baker. Gets the screen from Fowler and from Henson. Goes out to Henson for three. And it's in there. Cuts it down to a 1-point lead now for the Grizzlies. 1.5 to go in the game. Baker with the ball. Gets the screen from Bailey. Drives in. Goes back out to O'Day. O'Day gets the screen from Walker. O'Day drives in. Back out to Barnes. Barnes has Walker inside. Walker gets it. Loses it. And it will be jump ball. Franklin keeps possession. Libby Baker to inbound it. 1:10 to go. Inside to Barnes to shoot and scores! Make that 3-point lead now for the Grizzlies. 1:04 to go. We now have 1 minute remaining. Panthers down 3. Scott has it. Looking for a 3-point shot. Goes out for foul. Foul shots away. And it's good. 1-point lead now for the Grizzlies. Bailey inbounds to Baker. Baker brings the ball across the right side. Holding a 1-point lead. Baker gets the screen from Bailey. Baker drives in, shoots, off the rim, rebounded by Fowler, but there's a foul, and it will be on C.C. Bailey. Bailey picking up the foul, as that will send Fowler to the line. Fowler, 4 for 10 from the stripe. Down 1:39 seconds to go in this game. Fowler prepares the first shot. Shots away, and it's good. Tie it up. Fowler sets up for her second shot to give the Panthers a lead with 39 to go. Coach Hagenjo's getting ready to call a timeout. Shots away. No good. Rebound there by Walker. Timeout Franklin. 38.6 to go. 30-second timeout. We will stay here. Tied ball game once again. Franklin trying not to fall to 1-4 for the first time. For the first time since the 2018-2019 season, where they won their home opener against Mount Mary and then lost 3 straight to Carnegie Mellon, Worcester, and Wittenberg in the month of November. Meanwhile, for the Principia Panthers, they are looking for their first win since December of 2018, where they beat Iowa Wesleyan, which was their last win in a competitive home basketball game. Barnes inbounds to O'Day, 37 seconds. Walker comes up for the screen. O'Day drives it far side to Baker. Baker now has it, goes to Bailey. Bailey inside for Walker. Walker spins around, shoots, and other end, rebound by Bailey, but she steps out of bounds. 25 seconds to go now in the quarter. Timeout, Principia. 30-second timeout, and we will take the break here. Tied ball game, 59-all. 25 seconds to go. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group.
are back here on Grizz TV. It's a close one. Franklin tied with the Panthers. 59 all, 25 seconds to go. Principia with the ball. Franklin looking to not fall to 1-3 for the first time since 2018. The Panthers looking for their first win since 2018. Inbound now here by Henson. Goes to Williams. Williams steps back. Thinks they're going for the three. Goes back over to Scott. 18 seconds. Scott's holding on. They're looking for one last shot. Scott gets screen from Williams. Now covered by Bailey. Scott drives in. Inside. Tips away. Over to Bryant. Bryant drives in. Loses the ball. There's no foul. Gibson out within 5 seconds. She'll go to Barnes. Barnes inside. There's a timeout for Franklin with 2.3 to go. 30-second timeout for the Grizzlies. From the far corner of the gym, the official points. It will be extended to a full timeout. So this will be the last break we take. This could go to overtime. So 59 all. Franklin gets one last shot to win it in regulation with 2.3 seconds left to go in the regulation time. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. Franklin set. You're watching Grizzly, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. Franklin now setting up for their last play of regulation with 2.3 seconds. It looks like it's going to be a long throw in by Sarah O'Day. O'Day, Bruner, Bailey, Barnes, and Hanauer in the game. Throwing to Hanauer. Hanauer sets up, shots away, and it's good! Georgia Hanauer scores the game-winning three from about 3 feet beyond the arc, and Franklin wins 62-59. Georgia Hanauer, take a bow. Apologies for any eardrums who are listening in headphones for that one. But what a shot by Georgia Hanauer off the inbound from Sarah O'Day. And Franklin now goes up 2-2 and leaves the Panthers looking for their first win for another week. All right, let's go to your post-game stats from that one. So, final score inside the Spurlock Center, 62-59. Franklin, 21 for 73 from inside the paint, 4 for 13 from beyond the arc, 16 for 27 from the line, 64 rebounds, 8 assists, 28 turnovers, 19 points off the turnover, 17 second chance points, 30 points in the paint, 13 fast break points in the bench, scoring 34. Their largest lead of the night was 10. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they're 19-55 from inside, 4 for 20 from beyond the arc, 17-37 from the line. 36 rebounds, 9 assists, 22 turnovers, 17 points off the turnover, 7 second chance points, 28 points in the paint, 14 fast break points, 13 bench points. Their largest lead of the game was 3. Now on to 3 stars of the game. First up for the first star will be leading scorer from the Panthers. That was Alana Henson. She was 4 for 14 from the field, from inside the paint, 2 for 9 from beyond the arc, 5 for 10 from the line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, but she fouled out.
15 points overall. Second star of the game will go to CC Bailey as she picks up her second consecutive double-double this season, 4 for 7. Second consecutive at home double-double this season with 4 for 7 from the inside the paint, 4 for 6 from the line, 16 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 3 fouls, scored 12 points in the game. And the third star of the game will go to the game winner, and that will be the 5'8" freshman from Hartford City, Indiana, number 22, Georgia Henauer. She was 2 for 3 from the paint, 2 from 8 from beyond the arc, 2 for 2 from the line with 6 rebounds and 2 fouls. But that third star going for the last second game-winning 3 off the inbound with 2.3 seconds to go. So Franklin advances to 2-2 on the season, riding the ship off of the 2 losses in all of it. Their next game will be at home on December 1st when they take on the visiting Pioneers of Transylvania in the first game of HCAC conference play. That will be a 7 o'clock start. Then they'll be at home again for one more game of this 3-game homestand on the 4th when they take on visiting Defiance. That will be at 2 p.m. For Franklin College women's basketball, Franklin College in the HCAC and the NCAA. My name is Brandon Bart saying you've been watching Grizz TV, brought to you by Hubel Automotive Group. Good night and good luck.